On Mars, Christmas was just another day. The red dust swirled outside the biomes, a silent ochre world where snow was a distant memory. No pine trees filled the recycled air with their scent. No carollers sang in the sterile corridors. For the children of the fifth generation, born under an alien sky, Earth was just a pale blue dot in their history lessons. Christmas was a story, a myth from a world they'd never known. That was until Leo, a curious 7-year-old, found the stone. He was exploring near the old landing site, a graveyard of forgotten rockets, when he saw it. It wasn't like the other reddish-brown rocks. This one was dark, almost black, and pulsed with a faint inner light. He picked it up and then it got into smaller pieces. It was warm to the touch, and as his small fingers closed around it, something incredible happened. A sound, faint at first, then growing clearer, echoed not in the thin Martian air, but inside his head. It was music. As it changed colors, a chorus of voices singing words he didn't understand yet somehow felt. He rushed back to the colony, clutching his treasure. "I found a singing rock," he announced, his eyes wide. The adults were skeptical. A rock? Singing? But they humored him. Dr. Aris Thorne, the colony's lead geophysicist, placed the stone under the microscanner. What he found instead sent a shockwave through the entire scientific community. The rock wasn't a rock at all. It was a crystalline data storage unit, impossibly dense, impossibly old. It had been ejected from Earth millennia ago, a cosmic message in a bottle. As they decoded the first layer, the music Leo had heard filled the lab. Silent night, holy night. The ancient carol, perfectly preserved, sung by a choir from a time long before the Great Exodus. The scientists were stunned. They dug deeper, unlocking layer after layer of data. There were images encoded within the sound waves. Families gathered around decorated trees, children opening presents with gleeful shouts, cities draped in twinkling lights. One showed a young girl, her face full of joy, talking about her wish for a white Christmas. Another showed a grandfather reading a visit from St. Nicholas to his grandkids by a crackling fireplace. It was a memory capsule, a time capsule launched by their ancestors, not for some alien civilization, but for them. A desperate, hopeful act to ensure that even across the vastness of space and time, the spirit of their humanity would not be forgotten. That year, for the first time, Mars celebrated a real Christmas. They couldn't build a snowman, but they projected holographic snowflakes onto the dome walls. They couldn't find a pine tree, but they decorated a tall hydroponic fern with glowing LED strips, and they sang. Led by the children, who learned the ancient words with surprising ease, the old carols echoed through the colony. Leo, holding the starstone as they now called it, looked out at the faces around him, illuminated by the soft glow of the holographic lights. He saw his parents, their eyes glistening with tears they couldn't explain. He saw Dr. Thorne, the stern scientist, humming along off-key. He saw a community not just surviving on a harsh new world, but remembering what it meant to be human. The essence of Christmas, he realized, wasn't about the snow or the trees. It wasn't about where you were, but what you carried in your heart. It was a memory, a feeling, a connection to a past that was now, finally, part of their future. A gift, not from a jolly man in a red suit, but from the stars themselves. If this story touched you, please like, subscribe, and share. Let's keep the memories alive. System offline. Story complete.